This is my Sunday rant, although I don't know if it's so much of a rant as a story. This is a story about 200,000 who left their native land in order to make a living elsewhere. You know, there are a lot of unemployed out there, unemployed because of COVID-19. And they're freelancers like Uber and Lyft. And so they might get some form of assistance from some government package, a relief package of some kind, and some might not. There is another group doing freelance, but they had to leave their homeland in order to work in their profession. Because of the virus, many of them can't go home. For some who pay taxes in their country or work, they may receive some benefits. Many may not. It's really sad because these workers brought great pleasure to their clients. But now, if they continue to practice their profession, they could be fined and arrested. So I know that you are thinking to yourselves right now, who is Stan thinking about? Which group of people is he thinking about? So I'm going to tell you. The group I'm thinking about are experts in the world's oldest profession. And now they're out of work, and that sucks. So I'm talking about the sex workers stranded in Germany as the coronavirus has shut down the brothels. Now, these are not German citizens for the most part. There are thousands of foreign prostitutes working in Germany, and they've been made homeless after the brothels closed due to the coronavirus outbreak. And the borders snapped shut, making it difficult for them to return home. Authorities in the country, Germany, where prostitution has been legal for almost 2 decades, shut the brothels down last month along with other non-essential businesses like restaurants and nightclubs to slow the spread of the virus. There are probably many who think that the brothels are an essential business, but the government shut them down. One of them, young ladies, a prostitute from Poland, said, "This coronavirus has been a disaster for me. I have had no income since mid-March and no place to sleep." Or she wouldn't tell anybody her real name. Before the lockdown, she paid her brothel 97 euros a day. For the 97 euros a day, she was allowed to use the room for her business, and she could stay there overnight if she chose. So in effect, she's probably paying something like $2,700 a month rent. But she's running her business there, and I guess that made it pretty good for her. Now, sex workers in Germany are classified as self-employed. They pay tax and are, in theory, entitled to financial assistance from a fund set up by the government to help freelancers through the pandemic. That's kind of like our relief fund. But some of them are working illegally, and charities supporting the industry say that many who, like this particular woman, do pay taxes but are unaware of their rights. A few are soliciting for clients on the street to make ends meet until the brothels reopen. I have mixed feelings about this whole thing. Yes, they're doing something that's illegal in this country, but it's legal in Germany. These people probably couldn't make a good living in their home countries, which are not as financially stable as Germany. So they up and left. I wouldn't call it going somewhere for a better life, but it probably seemed better to them, and it was legal. We think they probably couldn't make a decent living home in Bulgaria, Romania, or Poland and the Ukraine. And they can't get home. I don't know why they would want to go home, because they can't practice their profession in their home countries. So there they are. They're stranded in Germany right now. And a few of them are lucky that they still have their rooms at the brothels. I just thought this was an interesting story, sort of like a sidebar, that there are many, many groups that are affected by this virus. And a lot of people wouldn't even care about this particular group of people, except maybe their customers. So, when we're looking around with our stay in place and everything, I guess I would look at these people and say, we're luckier than they are in this country. I think, but maybe there are many in this country that won't think that we're luckier than they are. I don't know what you think. There's a similar group in this country that are freelancers. They're called bookmakers. And since there's no sports going on right now, these guys and women are so hard up that they're taking bets on games that were played 20 years ago. So having said that, I am going to turn off now.